Hello, and welcome to the online orientation for English 120 for spring 2013. My name is Dr. Iris Jamal Dunkel. You can call me Dr. Dunkel, and I'll be your instructor this semester. I have an office where I'll have office hours on Wednesdays from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m., but you can also reach me via email any day during the week. Best email to reach me at is iris.dunkel@gmail.com, but I can also be reached through my Napa Valley, idunkel@napavalley.edu. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I've taught composition and literature for the past 10 years. I have an MFA in poetry from New York University and a PhD in American literature from Case Western Reserve University. And in addition to being a teacher, I'm also a poet. So, the role of online instructors. Online instructors have a really different role in the online classes versus our role in a traditional face-to-face classroom. In online classes, we're no longer lecturers just standing at the front of the room. We're actually we are there in your virtual world. Hopefully, we're there guiding you through the content as you experience it. I'm going to guide you, but I can't make you log in and participate, and you need to do that in order to be successful. So in order for you to see your way into this course, you have to be self-motivated and ready to do it. Online etiquette. Online courses are based on the premise that students learn best in a community. However, some things don't change. The practices of courtesy and respect that apply in the ordinary classroom also apply online, and therefore, please use common courtesy and socially acceptable behavior in all of your communications in this class. That includes the discussion forums, the blogs, any group work we do, or just emails between yourself and anyone else within the class. Here's some guidelines for etiquette. In order to make this a community, you have to participate, and you get points for that. That's a big percentage of your grade. So number one, etiquette is to be present. Number two, be polite and respectful and be honest. Number three, avoid shouting and flaming. Shouting is when you use all caps, all capital letters when you type something, and flaming is when you directly attack someone via a post in a discussion forum. If you have problems with someone that are really upsetting you, rather than reaching out directly to them, you can come to me as your instructor to help you deal with that problem. Write clear posts and journals, communicate with your classmates and your instructor. The key to this class and to any online learning environment is to really communicate a lot. This isn't something where you can just put it off and not talk about it. If you have stuff going on, if you're having questions, if you're having trouble understanding, you have to reach out and ask questions. The final piece of etiquette advice I have is be present. Don't forget to log into this class at least 3 times a week. Make yourself a schedule. For myself, I'll be logging in on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm pretending like this is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class. And that might be a good way for you to think about it. Give yourself a time slot, like this is a real live class. And make that, it can be any time for you, but make that time slot when you log on every single week. Here's some tips about how to learn what's required of you to learn online. Online classes are not easier than traditional classes. This is a myth. They require at least as much much time as on-campus courses or face-to-face courses. They sometimes even require more because you have to write a lot more, right? You can't just say things verbally. You need self-motivation, self-discipline, time management, communication, and organizational skills, and patience in order to be successful in this class. In this regard, please plan to participate fully and give this class the amount of time and attention needed to learn the material and to be successful. So, one important thing in this course is academic honesty. You must abide by Napa Valley College's academic honesty policy, and this is what it says. All work for this course must be done by you, specifically for this course. Plagiarism involves passing off someone else's work as your own, either by failing to acknowledge others' words or ideas, or by having someone else write any part of your paper. I want you to be sure and know that there's consequences if you plagiarize. An essay or other writing assignment that is plagiarized or that contains plagiarism will receive a failing grade, and multiple offenses will result in you failing this course. So why plagiarize? You're learning how to write. You're learning how to do this, and plagiarism is just cheating yourself of what you would be gaining by actually doing the work. All right, I have some information here on getting started in Blackboard at Napa Valley College. There's a video that you can watch. It's also posted in the Getting Started section of our website, of our Blackboard website. Please watch it, and if you've never taken an online class, it'll give you an orientation on how to interact in our classroom. Before you log in, though, you're going to need your student ID number. This can be found on your registration receipt or in WebAdvisor. You're going to need access to a PC or Mac computer, and that means you need to have reliable access that you can use a couple times a week. You need a good internet connection. You have to be connected to the internet to get to this class. You need good computer skills, and you need to be in an environment where you can focus on schoolwork. Try to carve out time where you can be in a quiet, relaxing environment where you can get your work done. Here's the video and the link to it for learning about how to use Blackboard. And just quickly, there's a big difference between what is Blackboard and what's WebAdvisor. Sometimes this gives students some trouble. Remember, WebAdvisor is where you register for admission to the college and enroll in classes, whereas Blackboard is the hosting platform for our college's online classes. And you have different usernames and passwords for both ones. To get to our online environment, as you probably already know because you're here, you click on the home page on the bottom right hand side. It says online education. Click on that and it'll take you to our this page right here where you click on log into Blackboard. And then you sign in. If it's your first time, your username was created using the first two letters of your first name followed by the first two letters of your last name, followed by the last four digits of your Napa Valley College student ID number. And the default password the first time you log in is going to be student in all caps. And then once you get in, it's important that you change your password because otherwise everyone will know your password. So once you get into Blackboard, you click on our class and you're ready to get started. So whenever you begin entering our classroom and beginning a new week, you always want to start on the course home page, and that's where you can see all the course announcements and what's due. You use the buttons on the left-hand side of the page to navigate through the Blackboard website. Course content by week is where you get your weekly assignments. That's where I tell you, and everything happens through the week. Like a whole week happens, and you're assigned all the information for that whole week, and you have to complete it by the end of that week. Each week, you'll get an email to tell you that the course content by week for that week is posted, and so you can log on and look at what you need to do over the next 7 days. There's also buttons for the syllabus, and that'll be going live on the first day of class. The required texts, what you need to buy, those are available at the bookstore. There's a link for email, but I prefer that you use my regular email accounts to get a hold of me. There's a link to the discussion boards where we're going to be doing a lot of our conversations for this class, blogs, and other resources. Make sure you check your email, and that's whatever email address you use regularly, that you use in conjunction with the university regularly, because I will be sending you email a lot. And it'll be whichever email address is in WebAdvisor that I'll be sending it to. If you need help, there's lots of information available. You can also email me and I can help you with further assistance. But things with Blackboard, you need to check out, you need to look at the Blackboard help information. So welcome to English 120, that's our class. When you have successfully completed this class, you will be able to utilize critical thinking skills to observe, describe, discuss, and analyze topics, format research papers according to MLA format requirements, demonstrate research techniques including selecting, excerpting, integrating, citing, and documenting sources Demonstrate keen critical thinking and analytical skills, and avoid plagiarism. Regardless of your major or career, it will always be important to be able to communicate intelligently and clearly, despite how smart you may be. If you send out a resume and a cover letter or a company email with errors in it, these errors will affect the way that people judge your competence. As part of this course, you will learn to edit your work and others for content and structure, as well as define and proofread errors in grammar by practicing peer and self-review. So, step 1 is to familiarize yourself with our online class. That's what you need to do before the beginning of our class, our first class week. You're going to find each week's content, like I said, on the course content page. They will be posted by the end of the day on Sunday and at the beginning of the week. Most likely, things will be going live actually on Monday mornings. New weeks appear on top of old ones, but you'll always be able to access the previous week's folders. They'll be right below the current week. But you are responsible for completing all your readings and assignments for that week by the end of the week. Do not fall behind. You will not be able to catch up. Feel free to click on everything to familiarize yourself with the course. There are buttons to the left you want to get to know, including one for the syllabus, the fishbowl, active reading, email, the discussion forum where classroom discussion takes place, and the link to comp class. The image to the left, right here, this is what you're going to see when you click on course content. It'll bring you to a list of weeks, and what you will see will actually be have a different date, but it'll say week 1. You want to click on that folder to see a table of contents of your work for the week. Each assignment will be on its own page. Complete assignments in order and by the deadline dates. There's a video on how to upload assignments. If you have never done that before, this will tell you how to do it. It's important that you make a commitment to this class and are aware that this is going to take some getting used to, is being self-disciplined and making yourself put the effort in and getting this done every week. Know that things are due by the end of the weekend. So by Monday morning, you have to turn everything in or you don't get credit. So your first assignment will be to review our class syllabus. It's going to be found as a button on the left-hand navigation. I would like you to click on it. It's a really important document. I want you to read it. There's also a video that goes along with it. And afterwards, you'll see in the Start Here content, there's a quiz that asks you some questions about the syllabus to make sure you completely understand it. In order to remain enrolled in this class, you have to take that quiz before the end of the first week of class. So please do so we can get started with our learning. So good luck with your online learning adventure, and I really look forward to working with you.